Hello, I am Asim, and this is what I've built for this assignment. It's the Temple of Apollo at Delphi. Uh, since I don't have much time, I'll first tell you something about the Temple of Apollo and its surroundings, and after that, I'll lead you to take a look at the interior of the temple. The Temple of Apollo was situated in the sanctuary of Delphi, which was built on an elevated platform on the southern side of the slope of Mount Parnassus, which, if you can't tell, is that not so impressive looking mountain over there. Well, that's just my fault. I'm sure the real one's quite a bit more impressive than that. Okay, so apart from the Temple of Apollo itself, there were many other temples at the Sanctuary of Delphi, and there were various treasuries which would hold the offerings that people would bring. They would be located somewhere here and going down the slope. Uh, Apart from treasuries and temples, if you went north of the temple, you would find a theater where performances were held. This theater was just slightly elevated from the Temple of Apollo. Uh, and then, if you moved to the northwest over this steep elevation, and after some time of walking, you would reach the stadium at Delphi, where the Festival of Apollo was held every year, and also athletic games were held every 4 years. Regrettably, for now, all of that is just information that I'm giving out, since I haven't built any of that. Now let's talk something about the temple itself. Um, as you can see, instead of the usual white uh, facade that the Greek temples have, I've tried to make it a bit more colorful since it's believed that that's what they originally used to look like. The Greeks would use bright and contrasting colors like red and blue to contrast the white of the stone that they used to build their temples with. Uh, this temple has 6 columns on the front and back and 15 columns on the side. These were Doric columns. Here on the frieze you can see statuettes of different kinds. Well, since this game limits building statues, you can only make out the figures by which I've arranged these blocks. And these are also statues which would be present on the top and the sides. Okay, that's it for the external information. Now, let's see. Let's imagine that you're someone who wants to seek an audience with the Oracle to learn about your future and what it holds. You've already notified the priests, and after the oracle has made her preparations, you're here at the doorstep of the temple. Now, the priests guide you inside through this giant wooden door, and you can see that there are paintings on both sides of the walls. Now, uh, the original temples would have wall paintings on both sides of the wall, which here are replaced by some Minecraft paintings. And as you walk towards the center of the cella, or the central room of this temple, you could see the various offerings that the people would have brought here. And this is the altar in the center. This would be where the Pythia or the oracle would burn laurel leaves, which were sacred to Apollo. Now, as you're ready to receive the oracle, you move down into the uh, audience chamber where you would wait to receive the words of the oracle. Now, you wait, and after a bit of time, uh, the as the oracle enters a trance, she transmits the words of Apollo in the form of a prophecy. Well, now that you receive the oracle, there are quite a few things that can happen. Maybe you're an Athenian general who convinces his people to build a wooden wall of ships on the sea, which helps you successfully defend against the Persians. Or maybe you're a Lydian king who's meant to destroy a great nation. Get it? Okay. Uh, Apart from that, apart from the things that you can see or not see from inside the audience chamber, this here is the tripod of the Pythia on which she would sit and deliver the oracle. Down here isn't meant to be a fire. Now, Plutarch, who was at one point a priest at Delphi, believed that the oracle's trances were induced by vapors that would rise from a crack in the rock below the tripod. So this is what this is meant to depict. And others claim that she would eat the laurel leaves, or because of the smoke from those, she would go into trance. Uh, it's not confirmed, so I just depicted both of them. There's also the statue of Apollo. Uh, yes, that's a statue. And this here is the object that symbolizes the center of the world for the Greeks, the omphalos, or the navel of the world. Behind that here is another statue of Apollo. This one's quite a bit larger than the one in the area for the oracle. And behind that, you can see bright contrasting colors and designs meant to decorate the temple. The temple had two uh, divided columns, so it had two layers. Both of them would be covered by paintings and statues of different kind. Those were offerings that the various cities made to the sanctuary of Delphi and to the temple of Apollo. Um, yeah, I think that's it for the tour. So, there's quite a few things in here that were inspired from the work of others, and I'll probably link them in the video uh, on YouTube. So if you want, you can check this out. And thank you for watching this. And I hope you enjoyed the tour of the temple. Yeah, thank you.